going to be used to forge horseshoes, but one day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. And it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. Leading the Jaguars sideline, head coach Liam Cohen. This guy's hoping that one loss last week doesn't become two here. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Colts. These guys officially in playoff tune-up mode. They have already locked up that top seed in the AFC.
They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seeing cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. We're about the luxuries are up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, people diabetic. They mouths get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette, the LA yellow.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
With my buddy Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. This is Rigoberto Sanchez to get us started. And we're off on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. They're brought out by the fifth-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, he's not happy about it. And he will be focused on rectifying those things here.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffle around here in the playbook. I'm an aggressive call on second.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
On 3rd and 2, here's Lawrence. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. First down play is going to wind up incomplete. Defender in the area making a nice play on the football. Now it's 2nd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Short pass brought in. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And he missed it. It's no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Check. Ready.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now, Richardson. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. They're on it right away with that tackle. Stop cones at the 26-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be first down Colts.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here's Richardson. Cut near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Ready?
1st and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
Let's go now. Ready?
Richardson on the sneak. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
He tries to sneak it. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Down just shy of the goal line.
I think I can see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but
I'd say the Colts less than pleased with the ruling on the field, and coach is going to challenge it.
The previous play is under review.
Well, we all know there can be so little room for error spotting the football, and that's what's being reviewed right here. Did they get this right?
And I know both sidelines are furiously pleading their cases about what their eyes see. But fortunately, the eye in the sky and the replays will give us a clear answer.
After review of the play, the ruling on
All
the
right,
field
so that
stands.
challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. 3rd and goal for Richardson. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts get a perfect start. They've got up 6-0. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own
The
35-yard
Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Lawrence. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Lawrence again here, 2nd and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. Chance up the chains here on 3rd and 4.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's caught for the 1st. And the great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Jaguar 1st down.
Patrick going to motion over left. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Sticking in the air with with Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that means third down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throwing his Lawrence on third down. They're on him, and he's dropped again. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash.
A 58-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It does pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Ashton Doolin now to return. And he's stopped on the run back of the 27. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-3 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Before he put it in the spin cycle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Come on. Cougar 19.
Here's a design run. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On target to Thornton. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. On the sneak, here's Leonard. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
On the counter, it's Taylor. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That throw behind his intended target. They've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Richardson on 3rd. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
That's another Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. So 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. That one finds Josh Downs. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the
From the red zone on 1st. It was caught. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Handoff on second and short. And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7.
It's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Cowboy 80.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. It's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts now lead by 10. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts drive their lead to 11. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They go play action. Lawrence. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Jaguars.
Lawrence with it on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's second down.
Hey, Ryan. Here we go,
Man in motion, headed right. Lawrence trying again on second. Finds him over the middle. And no gain after the catch, but the gain still out across midfield. They're to the 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Jacksonville.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down drop. It's second and inches. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third down, they need 7. Throw here, third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. It's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion. Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Like the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Finding Thomas near the sideline. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
Richardson on first and 10. Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left in this half. Second and 3 now.
Dragon 60. Cowboy 80.
Richardson taking a chance to the end zone. And
One of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. And you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation. There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends are fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first two quarters. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the third quarter. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here's Doolin. He's got a lead up past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And with just one game to go after this one, a terrific campaign. Has him in position to lead the league in touchdown passes this season. First down throw here from Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Just a yard left to go on second down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the gun, Taylor. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Has a man on target to Thornton. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Come on.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. There could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now Richardson to throw. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Colts lead by 15 now. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Gets this one to Patrick. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. That's to his back. Here's Rashawn White. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Brought down by Rodney Thomas.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Ricky Myers, and he's got it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's 16 on the pickup. These Jaguars have a first down.
That's another Jaguars.
Patrick going in motion right.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. That one's complete right side. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up second and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Back to the air, Lawrence. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push the line. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's third and long. Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12.
My life experience has taught me these kickers are a lot like golfers. They know how to keep score. They know when they've hit their best shots. They know when they've hit their career longs, and he just got it done.
On the return, here's Doolin. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And he's played a major impact in their passing game, too. Look at this. We're near the end of the season, and he's leading all NFL backs in receiving yards. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. He'll start on the ground. Taylor. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back to Taylor on second down. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They gain 11 on that play. That is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Colts with the football as they hang on to this comfortable lead.
Okay,
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Stephanie!
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Here we go, here we go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison! Ready up?
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And he sure came us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Ready, ready! Panther 60, Panther 60!
Third and long, they're going to throw. On target to throw. Ooh. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down Colts.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down from the 42.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. So call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards, second down coming up.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Start. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That one nabbed by Warren. He pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Let's go. Gravity Lions. Let's go.
Straight ahead with Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. We'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Richardson on third. Taken in by Downs, left side. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. Now with 2:09 left on the clock, we got a timeout from the defense.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Running forward to Taylor. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. It's a gain of 2, and that halves the distance. It brings up 2nd and goal from the 2. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts about to be just 1 win away from an undefeated regular season. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Taylor again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
3rd and goal for Richardson. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. The 27-yard look here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
That kid, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to.
43. Hey, Ginger.
Lawrence with it on first. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Let's go.
Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
This spike comes 24 seconds left. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Now to throw. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Hey, let's go.
Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Ready.
This is a design run for Richardson. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the